spin me on his head, you know who cast it in. Hypo, Draco not bueno for nigga lipo. No lack, get on your ass, he gon' spaz, he really psycho.
What's up, all in Media Squad? It's your boy Cookie back at you with another one. But first, I'd like you guys to please like, comment, share the video. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you're a returning viewer and haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free. That's all you have to do. Make sure your notifications are on all to make sure you get everything whenever I drop it. Name Squad, there's not much else to say, but it's all in. Nothing. Let's get it. So this one is going to be about the snake himself, Ghazi Shami. I'm not even going to give him the respect. I'm just going to call him Ghazi Shamwow or some shit like that, because I really don't agree with what this man has been doing to these last 4 artists, in my opinion, if you will. But if you take a look at the screen, he, at some point in time, came across xxxtentacion, Mo3, kingvon, and youngdolph. Now, a lot of people are going to say that some of these artists were independent. And I'm not disputing that if they were or not. Even if you're independent, you still have to go through a distribution or someone that has those kind of connects, and this man right here is one of those men. Now, if you just take one look at this man's eyes, you know that he has other motives if he's doing some sort of deal. I believe he looks like a shady person. Now, if you do some digging, you will come across a insurance policy that a lot of businesses will use, and it is called key person insurance. And key person insurance is a type of life insurance policy that provides a death benefit to a business if its owner or another significant employee passes away. So basically, if you are making their company a lot of money and you pass away, they basically can cash in on your death. Now, a lot of people, they do not agree with this at all. This policy should not be allowed in certain work businesses. Like in this music industry, yes, you'll have some rappers and artists that have like a dangerous background to them, you know what I'm saying, that they might pass away before they reach the end of their deal. Now, are they told about this key person insurance while they're writing this deal down, or is it etched in later down the road? You know, with that video, this is not about that type of thing right now. This is about Ghazi Shami and the dark things that these artists, namely these 4 artists, had to do, and they did it in front of our eyes. They were telling us exactly what was going to happen to each one of these artists. How each and every single one of them did a dark video before they passed. That's one coincidence, you might say. We're going to take a look at this coincidence. If you look at xxxtentacion and his music video for Sad, he is walking up to his own funeral, looking at himself, and he gets into a fight with himself. But long story short, he looks at himself in the casket through his own eyes. You know, that's a very dark music video. You know, that an artist, I would not want to be doing that if I was an artist. You know, I would not want to put that out into the universe so that I end up in a box sooner than later. Now, go to Mo3. He did a music video, and he was laying right on a slab saying that he got shot in his own city. Now, is that foretelling his own future, or is that fate, or is it prophecy? I don't know. What I do know is that Mo3 made a very dark music video and was gunned down not too long after it, and he was gunned down in his own city by his own friends. And if you haven't been following the Mo3 situation, Mo3 was driving down the freeway, he got blocked in front of him, he hopped out, went around to his passenger seat, because I believe he thought he had a gun there, but someone took it away from him prior to him getting in the car. Someone hopped out of the Camaro in front of him and chased him down the highway. But that's what we only see happening to Mo3. But is this just a coincidence that these 2 rappers did the exact same thing before their deaths? And I'm assuming that they have that insurance policy on them by somebody, and I'm assuming it would be Ghazi, you know, because he distributes a lot of music and albums for these artists in this rap industry nowadays. That brings me to kingvon. Kingvon also was gunned down, and he was gunned down in Atlanta, Georgia. He made a music video for the song Demon, and in that music video, he himself basically turned into a demon. The camera zooms in on him, and his eyes just turn blood red. Now, if you don't tell me that that's not satanic or some sort of ritual, then you might want to watch a little bit farther into that music video when the light turns red onto kingvon himself. I don't know if you guys have heard of the blood rituals, but you don't really have to get in blood to be doing these rituals. Now, is this what was happening with kingvon? He himself also came across Ghazi Shami. It's like like the ones before him, XXX and Mo3. And he, like I said, he himself made a video that was dark as shit, just like those other 3 artists I have named before this. Now, it's just this coincidence. If you still believe in coincidence, you're a coincidence theorist. That's just crazy that people can still think that this is coincidence up until this point. Now, last and certainly not least, brings me to youngdolph. youngdolph was very powerful rapper coming out of Memphis, Tennessee, and he was gunned down in his hometown at a cookie shop, and he was set up, I believe, from the inside, but that's neither here nor there. He is gone, and I believe he was taken out for financial gain, for obviously the people that set him up, but for whoever claims him under the key person insurance policy. And Ghazi Shami, fucking snake, came across youngdolph too. Now, is this still coincidence, Aim Squad? I know you guys aren't that naive to really think that all 4 of these artists came across Ghazi Shami to do some sort of distribution deal and have that just be it. Ghazi not want to put out a key person insurance claim on these guys because obviously they blew up, and you're more valuable to them when you're dead rather than being alive and giving them problems. You know what I'm saying? But prior to youngdolph's death, he made a song called Talking to My Scale, and in that song, he basically spills it right out in front for all of us. He says, if I sacrifice myself, will I go to hell? And if you just look at this video, it is dark as shit. Really slow it down. Look at these images that pop up on your screen. Is this supposed to be in a rap song? Like, for real? Or is this some sort of ritual, should I say? All of these artists that I have named here in this video, all of them came across Ghazi. They all did a dark video before they passed. The majority of them passed in their hometown, but they all passed from gun violence. And each and every single one of them was snaked out of their own position. Now, if you call that coincidence, then take a look at each one of these artists' albums prior to their death. Why do each of these artists' albums have one-eye symbolism on their album cover? Explain that to me. If this is all coincidence, why do they all have the one-eye symbolism on their album? This coincidence theorist shit cannot keep going on, guys. I'm not saying you guys are doing it, Aim Squad, but it is going on out there in this internet and in the world today, and it needs to be stopped because this shit is right in front of our eyes. They can't be doing this shit anymore and thinking that they can get away with it. And what is most fucked up is that they're doing it right in front of us and nobody sees it. That's what blows my mind, Aim Squad, for real. Like, I just found this one out not too long ago. Take a look at this sign right here. What is it? It's the Freemason sign. And what is in the middle of that sign? The all-seeing eye. And the all-seeing eye is also on our currency, the $1 bill. Can you take a guess where I found the all-seeing eye in one of these rappers? It's Kingvon's tattoo. He has the all-seeing eye right on his chest. It was right in front of us the whole time, Aim Squad. How come no one ever noticed it? It was literally right in front of our fucking faces. And then we have speculation whether Kingvon was taken out by the hires or not. All I'm trying to say, Aim Squad, is realize real lies. And it's just plain and simple. This video was basically just to get you guys to think out of the box, just like any of my other videos. This one is basically to put it in front of your guys' face and to see if you guys will wake up. And if you see this and do wake up, retain this information. Main question is, what are you gonna do about it? As always, it's your boy Cookie with All In Media. It's all in or nothing.